It is perhaps the best home field advantage in all of football and certainly the loudest as we welcome you inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Miami Dolphins and the Kansas City Chiefs. The shadows starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. Here's the first carry from Matt Breida. They find some open field here. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
First down, Dolphins.
Let's go. 45. I'm on. Hey, watch it.
Once again, they run with Breida on first down. A gain of 3, second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
That'll be caught by his tight end, Ian Thomas. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory, right at the 40. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. 2 and now on first down. To the right side, and he's got Landry complete. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
On second down, a run with Breida. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
His pass caught at the 4. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
Touchdown, Miami.
Jarvis Landry, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins take it right down and score on the opening drive.
The kick is good.
The point after is good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Chiefs, nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From the 6. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he stopped immediately there. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll run with a former Tar Heel, T.J. Logan. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
Hey, Mike 52, Mike 52. Hey, they're scared. They're scared. Hey, Riblins, Riblins. Check.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And some room to roam now. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A gain of 39 that time.
A very early momentum changer there. Actually a dream killer for the defense because they forced a 3rd down. Felt like they had a good chance to get off the field defensively, and then they got hit with that big play.
43, 15.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Logan, and he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
The extra receivers helped spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 1.
Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by Noah Igbenogany. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will bring it back.
Touchdown,
It's a
Miami.
pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick 6, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski. That's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. From the 6. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
It's for the taking, no hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'ma go out one for the safe, boy, till there's nothing left. I'm a one to the bread until we all got them buckets. Hear them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the check.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6, obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Attack. He's checking Crab.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. Flushed out right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
That certainly looks like nothing to show now from these first 2 possessions. And guess what? When you're on a losing streak, that can lead to a full sense of, here we go again. So on the sidelines, the offensive play callers, quarterback, they've got to get together and dial something up to start their next drive. Otherwise, it could be a long game.
It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5. And it'll be Dolphin football. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. He'll set up to throw. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains, that means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense. An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a first down. Final 30 seconds of this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. On first down, here's Breida. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Over the middle, it's Thomas. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 21. A gain there of 21 yards.
Chiefs, nothing.
Tua now on first down. And this is caught by Parker for a Miami touchdown.
Pass complete to Devontae Parker.
Devontae Parker with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Dolphins 21, Chiefs nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over. Oh, this is intercepted.
One play at a time. Here we go.
Picked up by Xavier Howard. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. So cancel the interception, pass interference.
And you know what else gets canceled? The return yardage. Makes the play, but now it's all for naught.
On first down, Logan. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Tighten up. Tighten up. Tighten up. Let's get it. Let's go.
Now a toss left side for Edwards-Helaire. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. Not only an explosive play, but an explosive run. I mean, broken tackles along the way to pick up that yardage.
The way things kept churning for him. Feet were moving. The legs were driving. Looks like someone who spent his offseason working on hill work, running through sand, all the things that you want to build up those leg muscles.
Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6.
At the 21-yard line.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
They'll bring out 4 receivers. 3 of them being sent to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 4. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. That to his running back, Edwards-Helaire. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. They go play fake. Mahomes out to his left. And this is caught on the sideline, but no, they'll say out of bounds. He caught it, but was not in bounds. Incomplete. So the ref takes a peek here, wants to see if the receiver had possession and both feet inbounds.
If this were a college game, this would be a legal catch. It's the second foot that they're looking at to make sure it gets down. You have to have 2 inbounds in the NFL.
Butker's kick here is good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. Dancing to his left. Complete to the running back, Matt Breida. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a first down. Tua going to hand this one to Breida. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11 now.
At the 44-yard line.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And the Chiefs are going to get him.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long.
Mike 56, Mike 56. They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. Y'all playing the wrong. Wait. 56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant.
From the gun, it's Tua. Buying time to his left. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Hey, Mike 52. Mike 52. All day. All day. No. Check that. We're going Mike 52.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Trying to fight his tight end, Kelsey, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, Davis.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right?
Right there. Watch the curl. Watch the curl.
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting double-teamed and sometimes triple-teamed. How about him working his way back and putting the big guy on the ground? Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Down at the 20-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 6.
58. 58's the mic. Go tight end. Let's go right here now. 58.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Rolling to his right. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Hill! Tyreek Hill with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Chiefs are able to draw a bit closer. Until that late score here in the 2nd quarter, they'd only had the field goal, so that's just big to see that football get into the end zone.
Yeah, and when you look at the scoreboard now, nothing seems out of reach. They've been outplayed in the first half, but when the clock hits zeros as they head into the half, you know what I do as the head coach?
What?
I tell my team to sprint to the locker room to show that we've got the momentum and show that we're right back in this game.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
1st down.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Let's bring it. Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it. Hatch it. Hatch it.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And they are into field goal range now as he's got the 1st down at the 26.
Complete to Ian Thomas.
So we've reached halftime here, and it's the visiting Dolphins taking a lead to the locker room. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, it'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports from the 6. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
33-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Shift. Watch the shift. Watch twist. Watch right.
Now Edwards-Helaire. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's 1st and 5. After the penalty, it's Fournette. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
He was brought down at his 49-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Again, it's Fournette. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
Fournette.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 45-yard line.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D. Check 52's the mic. Check 52's the mic.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 20-yard line. 31 yards there and a first down.
At the 20-yard line. A gain of 31 yards. And
from the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. N'Keal Harry. His third touchdown now on the year. And thanks to the interception, the Dolphins offense cashes in with 6. And his kick is good.
Makes the score Dolphins 28, Chiefs 10.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Takes it at the 7. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. Offensively lucky there, able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking...
Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off at the 45. That is now 7. 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet and make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
2nd and 8 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Edwards-Helaire. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
38-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now here's Mahomes. Gets this one to Hill. Oh, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
And 1.
58, right over. Mike, 58, right there.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. That's to his running back, complete. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
Well, Parker, that was a heck of a play right there because there is no chance that he was the primary receiver on that play. Definitely checked it down to him and just said, please, help us out, make a play. And he does and delivers a first down.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
minute now of the third quarter.
I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you. Yellow, check 4. Hey, check 20.
Gets it to Hardman, a jet sweep. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
3-yard line.
Hey, 58 is the mic. Go 58 is the mic. I got you, punk. 58 is the mic. Attack. 58 is the mic.
Mahomes going to throw. This is caught. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelce, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead. And that score there makes this a much more manageable deficit.
Agreed, because before that touchdown, this looked like this was about over. Instead, they've got hope. They're back in the game. They feel better about themselves, and now they have a chance to make some more plays.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
At their own 28-yard line.
It's for the taking, no hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'ma pull out one for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. On a run to the bread until we all got them buckets. Hear them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the check.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 28-yard line.
Third quarter action from Kansas City. 2nd down and 10. We're back now in KC. It's Dolphin football. It's also Dolphin lead to begin quarter number 4.
Here we go. Out.
They run again with Breida. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
Touchdown, Miami.
Matt Breida with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage.
The kicker on.
That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they end up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time, but it'll be 2nd down. Now Leonard Fournette, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
And he'll look underneath here for Edwards-Helaire. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 43-yard line.
52's the mic. Yellow. There you are. Not today. Mike 52, Mike 52.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Mahomes. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down.
Patrick Mahomes.
Kyle Van Noy able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack for Mahomes and company. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
53's the mic. 53. Check 53.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. The big fella. The 30. The 20. 10.
They should have put a stamp on me in the locker room.
All the way back. A fumble recovery and take it to the house for a Miami touchdown. 2nd time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
And they open the lead up now to 25 points.
Makes the score Dolphins 42, Chiefs 17.